All right, who we got the pleasure of sitting down with today?
Man, Rio, man. Shawty locked in, man. The biggest.
All right, where are you originally from, bro?
I'm really just born in Birmingham, Alabama, but I've been down here since I was 3, Atlanta, Georgia, on the east side.
All right, before we dive off into the attributes of everything, uh, it's an active. It been some. Everybody in Georgia locked down.
Yeah.
It's a blood versus blood war. They said two high-ranking members of
Roll that.
Rolex. I, so mind you, I'm a civilian, so I don't be knowing. So
Yeah.
what is tailor-made 45?
I don't know, but I think it's just something between that set type, like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I don't really, you know.
When I Googled it, nothing came up, bro.
Yeah, stuff be man-made. I don't know.
Stuff be
You know,
man-made.
like, I don't
How
know.
do how is it possible? And we'll eventually get back to that. I just want to. How is it possible for a Crip to go against a Crip or a Blood to go against a Blood? Like from a
Cause it's different sets. Like somebody might be A gang and then somebody might be B gang, but they still under the same gang. You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
so this dude don't like him or some money involved. It just be a lot of stuff. Like, it really, I don't like him type shit. Like, I don't like them. We like,
And they could just pop off like that because
Yeah.
it seemed like it just strategically popped off everywhere at the same time.
but that's how it go though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it go. Everybody, whoever get the ups first, that's who gonna pop, and then they gonna pop everywhere.
It seems like an ongoing cycle. We're gonna get back to them. But so you came from Birmingham at 3.
Yeah.
And you say you came to the east side. Where you was at on the east side?
Western Chapel, Western Club.
Off the muscle.
Mm-hmm.
What elementary school you went to?
I went to Rainbow Elementary School.
Rainbow Elementary School.
Right next to Southway DeKalb. Like right there.
Yeah.
I used to have to walk to school.
What was life like? If you could remember back there for.
I ain't gonna lie, I was bad. I was outside. Like, I ain't gonna count. We used to play manhunt. Like, it's so many older folk. Like, I was the young dude outside for sure. Like, every summer we outside.
Mm-hmm.
We outside at the pool. Like, if you went in Western Club back then, I don't know where you was at. And I was a little baby for real.
So, what is your household looking like though? Like, who you living with?
Me?
Both parents in the house?
Nah, hell no. My daddy, he got down. He went to the feds in Alabama, and my mom moved down here. So it was just me, her, and my two brothers. Me, her, and my two brothers.
Do you know why your daddy went to the feds?
He was selling dope and a gun. You know what I'm saying? He didn't cop cases, and then he caught too many.
Yeah.
His partner set him up. That's what I heard.
He's still in the fed?
Nah, he got out when I was like. He probably got out when I was like 13, you know what I'm saying? And then probably like 3 years later, that when I went and did my bid. So it was like.
When he was in the feds and you was a child, how often would you guys communicate?
Nah, he used to write me. He used to write me a lot, you know what I'm saying? Like, me and my mom used to go see them because he was in Montgomery.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was in Montgomery. He was at the Air Force Base. So, yeah. So my grandma and them
Why was he at the Air Force Base?
Because, that's a federal prison. Like, it's
yeah. So he was in the Army?
No, he was at the feds, but they got a federal penitentiary at the Air Force Base. So we used to drive. Yeah, we used to drive past and got down, see all the planes and shit from the World War I.
Yeah. So you here in your house is mom and
my two brothers.
Your two brothers. Older brothers or younger brothers?
I got one older brother and one younger brother.
All right. How old is the older brother?
We all 4 years apart.
So, all right. So when you was 10, he was 14. And you was 10, he was 6.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. And then so how would you describe that household? Like what was y'all,
Nah, we my mama always worked, you know what I'm saying? So like it was just me and my brothers, like, but we was them kids like everybody in the hood, like Rio and Vito, Mike, you know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
was always outside, so it was like my mom was at work, but shit, my bad, I cuss, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I thought it was like first couple minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
my bad,
good.
my
You
bad.
good. You good.
So when she be at work, we just be outside. Like my life was straight. You know what I'm saying? Like I was always a little bigger, so like I used to ain't like my clothes used to outgrow. So like I used to be fighting my big brother just to wear his clothes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like so.
Did you have something that you wanted to be when you was younger? Like, you know how people be like, what you want to be when you grow up?
I ain't gonna lie. I really like when we used to have like them. To be honest, like when we used to have like them career days and stuff at school, like all that stuff was like out the window for me. Like I really liked it, getting money. Like I used to sell candy in school and shit.
Yeah.
Like that's what I want to do. I want to get money. Like that been always my like. There's no cap.
Yeah. What you I heard the elementary school that you went to. Did you ever get into trouble in elementary school?
Yeah.
How?
I was staying, and then after we moved from West Club, I had moved to Marble Road, right there by Lithonia High School, Victoria Place, Office Square, like right there on Marble Road.
Yeah.
So we used to, so I started going to Panola Way Elementary School, right there on Panola.
Okay.
So me and my partner, I was waiting on the bus. It was around Halloween time, and I had a knife. And then like back in the day, you used to have them little ugly scars that you can cut out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so I had the knife and I was cutting it, and the bus came because the bus stop was right in front of my house. So I just threw it in the bag. Then I get on the bus. I show my partner like, twin, I got a knife. Woo, woo, woo.
How old are you at the time?
I'm like in second grade.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, I'm like in second grade. I'm like, twin, I got a knife. I go to school. He didn't told on me and told them folks I had a knife. And then I get suspended. And then another time, Grand Theft Auto, like when I'm like in fourth grade, Grand Theft Auto 5, I had moved because we were getting in trouble on my road. Like when I was
now hold on, let me ask you now. Marble Road at the time, is it?
It's Black Mob.
That's what I'm about that.
Yeah.
So when I was during my era, I think that was like a Crip neighborhood, if I am mistaken.
GD, Black Mob.
Black Mob. Okay.
Black Mob.
So that's what GD is. GD is Black Mob.
I ain't gonna say all along was
But
Black
that's
Mob.
what, okay.
Everybody in the city was like GD Crip back then. You know what I'm saying? So like when we were young, we used to be outside. Like I ain't gonna lie, statute of limitations. I don't know, but like when we were young, we used to throw rocks at cars.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like we used to get chased. Like I could real deal tell you, like in third grade, bro, I ran from a helicopter and got away. Like real deal. One night we throwing rocks at cars.
Where?
Covenant Highway, like right there by the drive-through liquor.
Oh yeah.
But you come down a little more, like right in front of our crossings type shit. Like woo, woo. So we throwing rocks at cars. Boom, we see a police car. Somebody hit the police car. I don't know who it was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Brrr. We running back to the hood. So
how many of y'all is it?
It's like 8, 9 of us. Like
yeah,
we all in here. So boom, we was at this girl house up the street. That was my first time ever taking a shot, bro. I was in third grade. My brother and them, her mom and them was gone. We was all up there chilling. I took a shot. They were like, y'all want to go throw rocks at cars? We left their house, threw rocks at cars, hit the police. Police hit their light. We run back to the hood. So now we on the other side. We back on Marble Road. We just by Covenant Highway. So we get all the way back to the hood. We outside just chilling at them folks outside the girl house. They smoking. So I'm thinking we hear is like freeze. You know what I'm saying? Like them folk coming through the cut. They coming down the witch guy, bro. Remember, I'm in third grade, so we all just take off. Boom. We take off. I'm going through a little cut in between the houses. I fall down here. I roll up. When I get up, I see my brother in there hawk the gate. My house right here. I ran straight to the house, ran in the house, locked the door on everybody. You know what I'm saying? I was in 3rd grade. Went in the house, jumped in the bed with my mom, breathing hard to hear.
Yeah.
She don't know what's going on. Ooh. It's probably like 11, 12 o'clock. I ain't gonna lie. My mama a good mama, but like we were just outside. We were bad. You get what I'm saying? So, boom. I see my brother and them. They run down the street. I see Keenan. Like my house is right in front of the street, so I can see these folks. Like I see them niggas hiding under the car. 12 grabbed my cousin, man. Grabbed him because he tried to hit the gate and he wasn't tall enough. So he couldn't hit it. They grabbed him. So shit. When they grabbed him, they see Levon walking down the street. He didn't try to walk down the street like he got down. Oh, my bad. Like he just invincible, like he ain't did nothing.
Yeah.
So he walking down the street. When they see him, it's a big police lady. Like I'm looking out the window, like she dropped man, like she let man go. Man somehow ran to the house. I unlocked the door for him. Run back upstairs. I see Levon shake the folk, like boom, he shake him. Boom, the lady come doing like this. He right by his house. Flip him. Boom. So the Levon get locked up. He the only one got locked up for that. He went to Penderville. His mama called us the next day, the next morning, like, have y'all seen Levon? We like, no, we ain't seen Levon. Where Levon at? You know what I'm saying? We know he got locked up. So probably like an hour later, she called back. We think Levon locked up. You know what I'm saying? Because my mama started pressing her.
Yeah.
So she found out he was locked up. Turns out the police officer who car we hit was he was a white dude, big white dude, like redneck. He after Levon got out, he started stalking Levon, like pulling up to the house like he gonna kill him. Like, but they got a lawsuit on the cab. They had a lawsuit on the cab and everything. Like he gonna kill Levon. Like, and remember Levon house 2 houses down.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, it was just a lot going on Marble Road. Like,
yeah, Marble Road has been off the chain for a minute, man.
For sure.
Off the chain for a minute. So then you go to what middle school?
We had moved from Marble Road, and then we had moved like by Browns Mill, by Arabian Mountain High School.
Yeah.
Like Klondike. We had moved over there, and I started going to Salem.
Yeah. So what's your mindset at the time?
I was playing football, but I was still
what
bad.
Position?
I was fullback and middle linebacker.
So you had good enough grades to play school ball.
Yeah,
though.
I overly had good grades. Like I was always the kid. Like you guys, my mom. I was always the kid done with my work and then get in trouble.
Get into nonsense.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, oh, why you talking to them? Like, I'm done. Let me see. Oh, everything right, everything good. That's just with me. I used to be getting passes like that to get me out the class because I'm done with my work. They'll give me passes to go to other folks' class.
Just to. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So then, what's your first memory of being exposed, being around gangs or overhearing about gangs? Or
see, I ain't gonna count though. Like, even though I was down here, my whole family was in Birmingham. So like them folks were Crip crazy, them folks with GD, them folks with blood. Like they were Pyru, and then they used to bang on the left side. Like it used to be throwing me out, but yeah, like I ain't gonna count. I grew up in the hood, like Ingenup, like I grew up in Kingston, like Central City, like you know what I'm saying, all the projects in Birmingham, like.
So from day one, you was exposed to some kind of way to gang life.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say gang, street life.
Okay.
Street life. So.
All right. So here in Georgia, well, okay. So do you follow the affiliation of your relatives, or do you figure out what they got going on here?
Nah, like when I came here, folk was on the same stuff. Like, but I was young. But like once I started like just realizing what's going on, folks was on the same stuff out here. So like if you blood a Crip, like in elementary school, like one of my partners who recently just passed, like shot in them with, we were blood in elementary school. We were fighting the Crips in elementary school, like 2nd grade type shit.
In 2nd grade.
Yeah, I got to fight with my partner Gregory Montgomery. He was he was blood and we were blood, but it just like we were beefing. You know what I'm saying? We got
Yeah.
to fighting because of that. Like I remember this like
Second
real
grade
game.
is an early stage for it to already. We ain't got a clue then. I'm just
You
thinking
gotta
out
think
loud.
about it. I
Man.
was born in '99.
Damn, I'm old, bro.
Yeah.
Nigga said, yeah. Damn, bro. All right. Yeah, I feel real old now. And I got locked up in '96. I got locked up before you were born, so.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right, man. All right. Okay, so now I know you got into some trouble in elementary school. Did you get into any real trouble in middle school?
In middle school, I was playing football, but like I started smoking.
Mm-hmm.
So like at that time, my mom, I used to steal her roaches. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
know how it be.
Yeah.
Stealing her roaches. Woo, woo. Like one time I got a whooping. Like then when she really found out I had really started smoking, like really before that, cause one time I was in Alabama, that's why I started smoking that with my cousin. We with this dude named Crazy Charles. We smoked and then we went home. Our bloodshot red, but it was storming like a badass storm. And me and my cousin me had went to sleep. Like we ain't wake up through the storm. No, nothing. So my grandma like they geek.
Yeah.
They geek. So when my mama really found out, like she had went to work and I had my partner Philip over my house from my old neighborhood from Marble Road, but my mama messed with mama, so I had him over there. So she had went to work and left a little clip like this in her ashtray, but it was for her boyfriend. She left it for him.
Yeah.
So he was in the shower, so I like, but let's go to the hood. Go to the hood, get the girls. Like I'm the first one. A lot of folks even smoke with ever in their life. Like
yeah.
So I go get the girls. We smoking outside. Have a good time outside. Get home. Shawty pressed me. Her boyfriend like, you took my weed. Woo. I'm like, hell. I'm like, nah. Woo, woo, woo. So he like, go to your room. So I go to my room. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whole time, Philip then told. He like, yeah, Rio did. We smoked it. Woo, woo, woo. So my mama get home, whoop me. And then after that, I kept smoking. She was like, I'd rather you smoke in my house than be out there smoking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now, did your brothers have affiliation?
With my big brother?
Or little brother?
Nah, my little brother when he was still a baby.
Yeah.
Like, my big brother, he was on his blood. He was on the blood. He was doing his thing. But back then, like folk with blood, but it was more of like gangs. Like back then, like them boys with Bandit Gang, Thrash Gang, like Rich Kids. It was stuff like that, like BFPL, Bank First Pay Later. Like I grew up off Rich Kid when Thug first started. Like I was in middle school when Thug made the Twitter song and Twitter had just dropped. Like like. So it was like
Hold
more.
On, how old are you now?
I'm 27.
Okay, all right. Damn, I'm just trying, bro. It's so much stuff going through my mind because I'm just like I was paying attention to certain things, but a lot of it just kind of went
like,
over my head.
I'm the generation where we was again I ain't gonna cap, bro. Like I been like bad. Like my mom used to work at Dollar General and I used to steal the phones. Cause like I'm one of the reasons why they start putting I ain't gonna say me, but like I was doing it. Like you know how like if you go on Dollar General when they used to have the phones in there, and it's locked. Like you got to tell them to come unlock the thing now. Like back then they used to just, and I used to get them, and then I used to have like I used to be selling candy, and then I ain't gonna cap. We used to be jugging the fundraisers. I think every kid did that, like get the little fundraiser from the school, and then act like you selling the cookies and never give them the money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we used to be doing that. So I had money, and I used to just buy the phone cards, and then I used to sell the phones to the kid. You know what I'm saying? I used to sell them like $75.
So you always had an entrepreneurial like spirit.
Yeah, for sure. Me and my cousin used to sell candles and shit out the house.
Did you have anybody in your life that kind of to lean on in reference to some legitimate business work, or was it just all you figuring out for yourself?
I ain't gonna lie, my mama had to work, my grandma had to work.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody had to work. So like it was us. Like you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be my dad was gone. And if really I got a lot of family in Birmingham, but like my mama, like she tired of Birmingham. So like we the only ones who in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So like it like
you
that.
never thought of going back to Birmingham? Cause you
Nah.
got you said that fast.
Yeah, nah, cause like everybody wanna be like Atlanta. Like when we moved to Alabama, all my cousins like, I wanna come to Atlanta. Like you know what I'm saying? Everybody wanna come down here. Like it ain't nothing down there. Like no malls. Like
none of it.
I mean, it's malls and stuff, but like they ain't got drip. They catching it now.
They catching it now.
They catching it now. Like
well, I do know, like in reference to land, bro. The land, if you buy land in the southern eastern United States,
it's cheap.
It's cheap in Alabama, bro.
It's real cheap in Alabama,
bro.
Like,
it's cheap,
real
bro.
cheap.
Like for real.
Like they got whole streets with 3 houses on it.
That junk
like,
so crazy. The only thing is,
the violence. Them folks out there smacking.
I did that too, but I seen too much space between neighbors. I'm just like, bro, it's just.
See, I'm in Birmingham. I'm in the city though.
Oh,
okay,
like, okay.
These projects, like,
oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? These hoods, like these folk, like your grandma grew up in the hood. Like I might move out, but my grandma did my grandma hood, like did my grandma house. Type. It ain't like Atlanta, like. Well, folks just in here, like folks been there.
It's a lot of killings take place in Alabama too.
Yeah, man. Birmingham. Yeah,
why is it so off the chain?
It ain't nothing down there to do for real.
I on the way over here, bro, I was listening to Honeycomb Braves, and he was going back and forth with somebody. I was like, excuse my name. I said, this young nigga, he off the chain, man.
Yeah,
this man crazy, man.
And he from Mobile, I think.
Yeah.
Like, that's a whole different, like, but them folks just like that. They cut like that. Like, my cousin, DeMarcus Champion, like, Shawty just got the death row. Like, they just gave him death. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, it sounds crazy. They say he killed his girl, but he was in prison when it got done. So it's like he sent murder for hire.
He had her killed.
Yeah, but it really ain't though. But if her past like 3 other boyfriends then got killed, you get what I'm saying? Messing with her, it's just like you don't know what.
She sound like a stripper.
No, she sound like a street. Somebody in the street from the hood that be around all the real top niggas. Yeah. Excuse my language, but top people. You know what I'm saying? So like. It just like, you don't never know what folk got going on, but they ain't have no gun. They ain't have nothing. Like, they ain't really have nothing but his influence. Like,
he must have had rank.
Yeah. He
sometimes that'll do it.
Yeah, and that's what it was. You get what I'm saying? So, it's just a lot. Like, my family, like, real known in Birmingham. Like, really. So, like, it'd be stupid for me to kill my blessings, you know what I'm saying? Cause like I done met so many and more avenues, you know what I'm saying?
All right, so how old are you before you really put on handcuffs, before they cuff you because of some of the shit you done did?
My first time getting arrested, was like handcuffs or just like in back of the police car?
Handcuffs.
My first time getting handcuffed was theft by taking and receiving stolen property at Golden Glide.
Can you walk us through that?
All right, back in the day, I'm gonna say back in the day, but back in the day, we had a game called Script Game, Free Racks. Script Game, Free Racks.
How old are you at the time?
I'm like 14.
Yeah.
13, 14. You know what I'm saying? So we had the game called Script Game, Free Racks. Like I told you, like I used to have to fight my big brother, like real deal, like for his clothes. I'd have had trues, mix, rocks, everything that was popping. And I was just fat, you know what I'm saying? So like I could fit them, but they a little big, but I could rock them. You get what I'm saying? So like my mama get me shoes, but like it 3 of us, you know what I'm saying? Like shoes, beginning of the school year, and then another pair of shoes, criminal break.
Yeah.
You know, if some money come through another pair, you get what I'm saying? But Mom Duke made sure we was straight though, like overly. But Niggas just wanted stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? When the iPhone first came out, nigga ain't had no iPhone. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit like stuff like that used to get to somebody. You know what I'm saying? So I started taking, like, you know what I'm saying? So we came up with the game, script game, and I started like going to parties and like taking niggas' shoes, like, hey bro, hey, script on those shoes. I don't want you to get jumped, twin. It like 30, 40 young niggas. It like 30, 40 young niggas right here, twin. You might as well give them up, twin. Like, I ain't, like, it was a couple niggas that bought, but majority gave the shoes up. Cause it's like, I better for you to come tell me, like, you about to get jumped for your shoes. Then get jumped for your shoes.
Yeah.
And there's some nigga that went and some nigga that, and that's what I was doing. So like, I had got locked up. So I took some foes. I think it was like some black and white fours, Jordan fours. I took them. We was walking down the street past the that one McDonald's. We was right in front of McDonald's. We was at the QT. And then we go back towards the highway. We going down towards the highway. The McDonald's used to be right
on the right-hand side.
On the right-hand side in front of the stove. We get in front of the stove.
You know the crazy part is, bro, I have walked that same leaving Golden Glide, except for it wasn't no quick trip.
Man, let me tell you how. Hold on, my bad. I was really outside, bro. Like, I was there when they whooped Rico, bro.
Rico who?
It was a song that came out, whoop Rico and break it, whoop Rico and break it.
That was at Golden Glide?
It was at Golden Glide, bro. They got the shooting out there and everything.
Hold on, put a pause in the shoe store. What's up with Rico? Cause I heard the song, but I was locked up when all that.
Nah, so I ain't gonna cap, bro. Like, I don't know what it was. It was just like God gave me chance to experience a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like a kid, bro. I was like in second, third grade around this time. We used to stand on Marble Road. Me and my brother and them used to go to the Golden Glide. But I used to always get into the lock-in, like without the skate. So everybody just in there. While I was a young nigga, girl get the twerking on you, but I was slick a little bit. So girl get the twerking on you, and then they turn with the light. They turn the light, and then they be like, oh, ew. Yeah. Like, what the fuck? Like, you this nigga young. So I used to always be in there. So one day we out there, boom. It's after the lock-in ended. So it probably like 10, probably like close to 11. So we all out there. I just see some niggas start hitting, boom, boom. They get the hit by the post office. Everybody walking, they get the hit, boom. And then some shots get it going out. Bah, bah, bah. Then we all run back down by Golden Glide. Then they start shooting again. Boom, boom, boom. And then we ran back, and then my mama was out there. Like, it really was that. Like, I don't.
So that's where the song came from?
Yeah, that's where the song came from.
So I guess Rico got beat up.
Rico got beat up. They beat him up.
So who came out with the song?
Some nigga from the east side, bro. And then Soulja Boy had signed him. And then he got on the remix.
All right. So you taking people's shoes, and now y'all at the McDonald's on Western Tapper and 20.
Yeah, we right there in front of the stove. So I had 12 zoomed in and almost hit me with the car. Like, I had to jump over the car. So I started running, but I went fast enough. So I tried to throw it used to be a dumpster right, well, it's still a dumpster. The dumpster right there by the stove. Like, that stove right there, it's a dumpster by the car wash. I tried to throw the shoe, and one of the shoes went in the dumpster, went over the wall, and one of the shoes didn't. And then a nigga had tackled me. Then I got locked up, me and my partner Ray Ray.
How old was you then?
I was 14.
So you went to Pantherville?
No, I went to intake.
Why?
I don't know. I was 14. I went to intake. My boy, Ray Ray didn't tell on me. Shit, they told my mom to come get me.
Just like that.
And then my dad, she called my dad like Rio got locked up. Then he give me the speech.
Was he still locked up at the time?
Nah, he was out.
He out.
Yeah,
but he in Alabama.
He in Alabama.
Okay.
Like, me and my dad were overly, he passed now, but we were overly, you know what I'm saying?
How did he pass, if you don't mind me asking?
To be honest, gang, he passed when I was in prison, so man, I was like, it was 2019, so I was 20, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So I had Jit asking for a dub, but I had money, you know what I'm saying? I had money, but, you know, nigga just hinted at like, send me a dub. He like, I got you. But I guess the girl he was messing with did some funny stuff about going to get the green dot. So my mama had chunked him off, and I was like, man, fuck that nigga, bro. Like, you smell me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, fuck that nigga. So when he did that, probably like a week later, they say he was on the toilet, and then my grandma found him on the toilet, just dead. Man. Like, but they were trying to say like a heart attack and something. But one day, my mom, she probably killed me for telling this story. But one day I was in Chang'an just talking to her. She was crying, you know what I'm saying? She was like, we used to do a lot of woo powder, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga ain't never got down.
Yeah. So you think he had then?
Nah, but you know, 2019 when fentanyl first hit, niggas ain't know what it was. A lot of niggas were dying. Then when Corona, a lot of niggas thinking niggas died by Corona and stuff like that. It was fentanyl. You get what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So after mom come pick you up, you don't have no charges. They ain't charge you
Nah,
for
they
that?
ain't charging me with nothing. But I already had went to like Scared Straight before that though.
Explain when you went. When did you go to Scared Straight?
I went to Scared Straight my first time, 8th grade summer. I went for fighting, you know. Fighting. I had just moved from my 8th grade, 6th, 7th grade, I went to Salem. Then 8th grade, I had moved to Redan. I stayed in Crystal Lakes, right there in Redan.
Mm-hmm.
And right there on Redan, I started going to Freedom. So, you know, new school, this new nigga, everybody trying to fight.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody trying to see who I am, what I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I was fighting. They sent me, I probably got into a fight the last week of school, and then they sent me to Scared Straight.
But okay, so where was Scared Straight at?
DeKalb County. I went to DeKalb.
What year was this?
My 8th grade, it was probably 2011, 12.
You need it.
Nah.
2012.
Yeah. I like 13. Yeah.
Okay, so but when you go into Scared Straight, so because I think I seen some people come to DeKalb County for Scared Straight.
Yeah, I ain't gonna cap. When I went there, my partner, he was locked up for murder. Like, we went to A Flow, like
A Flow stupid.
Yeah, everybody woo. So everybody like, so nigga like, Lil Rio. So the officer and them like, and the folk who over the program like, you know this nigga? This nigga got real charges like 2014, like Shotty got some real murders.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know him?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yeah, that's my brother. They let me go talk to him and everything. He like, Lil Rio, this ain't what you want. Woo. You know what I'm saying? So I come home from it, and then I go again. I went to Scared Straight twice before I ever got locked up.
So did Scared Straight help?
No.
Hell no.
I just wish it was more like opportunity for money.
Yeah. That's what the issue was.
That what the issue was. You know, Mom do come in the house. You know, only reason why she mad, you know what I'm saying? She just paid her bills. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason.
Yeah, you ain't out here acting up because it just, if money was the motivation, then show me how to get some money.
But I knew how to get money. It just like.
It wasn't legal though.
Yeah, it went, but not like, yeah, you right. I knew how to get money, but it just like, nigga wanted some money.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, nigga wanted the car, excuse my language, folk wanted the car, like, you know what I'm saying? When I went to 9th grade, like 4, 5 girls already had BMWs, you know what I'm saying? Partners had cars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, what I got going on, I gotta get right. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
So you end up going to Redan.
Nah, I was staying on Redan, but past the Chevron and the BP is Clarkston.
Yep.
So, yeah, it's Clarkston. So I was supposed to go to Redan, but I started beefing with the dudes who stayed on Redan when I first moved over there, because my cousin, them from Alabama, came out here and walked to the store with some girls and got into it with the niggas at the store. Excuse my language, I keep saying.
Yeah, you're good.
But got into it with them at the store, and somehow he pulled out a pair of scissors and stabbed both of the dudes. So, so they like, what going on? So they find out who I am.
Mhm.
So now they didn't went back to Alabama, and I go to the store every day, and I got jumped by the store. The dude like 15. I met the dude like 18. I'm like 14, 15.
Yeah.
I get to fight with the dude. It ain't Fino. I get to fight with him. Boom. I'm here with them though, but they jumped me.
Yeah.
They jumped me. And so my mom really didn't want me to go to Redan. And we got to Clarkston.
What was school like at Clarkston?
Bro, I went with Arabs.
That's what I was about to say. I was like, bro,
Clarkston was great, bro. Like,
what you mean?
Clarkston was great as in knowing how to deal with different ethnicities.
Yeah.
But Clarkston was bad on, like, the teachers was great.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, it was bad on, like, what I want to say. It's just so many ethnicities. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
It's so many ethnicity. Yeah,
foreigners, bro. Just say foreigners.
Yeah, foreigners. It's so many foreigners.
You almost passed out on that.
It's so many foreigners that, like, it's hard to control everything that's going on because my little partner got robbed by the Asians. My other little partner got shot by the Asians.
Oh, the Asians ain't playing over
this
there.
9th grade. Like, yeah, these folks, this day stuff. Like, them folks ain't playing like I ain't never play with them folks. I used to be cool with them.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, y'all my partners.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. Middle school, I used to sell weed. Cause, like, my partner down the street, his dad used to sell weed. So I used to steal. I used to not no press. I used to just like, hey, cool. Oh no, I'm saying it now. Yeah. Hey, bro. Woo. Every time I get from school, I'm going. His daddy got like 5, 6 bags of meat. I'm going in there, grabbing them. I'm talking about grabbing them, like 3, 4 handfuls, putting in my going to the house. Everybody wondering where I got all this weed from. But they just don't know I'm getting it from down the street. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then my mama know I smoke, so hey, mom, she come home from work, she got a salmon on the bed. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's just real, bro. That's just how I came up. You know what I'm saying? Clarkston, we was beefing.
With who?
My brother and them came from Miller Grove, and these folk from Stone Mountain. My brother and them got the Trues and the Met. You know what I'm saying? You know Miller Grove, you know how they say about Miller Grove niggas. I mean Miller Grove people. They bougie. You know what I'm saying? You know, Miller Grove, Stevenson, Slick MLK, you know what I'm saying? Like, them like the bougie schools on the east side. You know what I'm saying? Arabia.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arabia when you was young, but
yeah, it wasn't even there. Was it?
Nah, it wasn't.
It wasn't there. All right, so you go to Clarkston. Are you still playing ball at Clarkston?
Nah, because I was always suspended because my brother, when I was in 8th grade, we moved over here. My brother was in 11th grade. Mm-hmm. So they came to that school beefing. So when I got to 9th grade, he was in 12th grade and it was already beef. So like my brother 6'6", and my brother, he went to Miller Grove, shouted, he had won a championship ring with Tony Parker and them. Like, he supposed to go to college and stuff, but he caught an armed robbery.
Right.
Yeah, he caught an armed robbery. He was under Coach White. I don't know if you know Coach White from Miller Grove, but he was a great coach. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So my brother was tall, and they didn't want to fight him, and they thought I was just sweet, but I was the one really punching. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we were just beefing just because of that. So I just inherited the beef, and then we started robbing.
Y'all started robbing. So I want to back up a little bit. How your brother get caught up with an armed robbery?
At a party, some folks got robbed, and he the only. Well, it was like 2, 3 tall folk, but I think the victim had the way she described the person, she called him like too tall, stretch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And my brother really wanted to own, and he a basketball. You know how it go, like
Yeah.
you a familiar face. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
Jamaica, like
Yeah.
shouting. Yeah.
So then he caught. What year is it when he catches your charge?
He called like 2013, 14. So he went to boot camp. That's when they were giving out boot camp. That's when they were giving out boot camp.
Okay.
They were giving out boot camp. He did 3 months at Alberta's. Then he came home, and then his best friend had caught an armed robbery and went to prison 2014. And then I caught a case 2016.
Dang. Your brother out now?
Yeah, he out.
Okay.
Yeah, he out.
All right. So you start robbing, and do you ever have a run-in with the police while you're doing these armed robberies?
Before I got caught? Nah.
The date, when do you get caught?
I got caught July 1st, 2015.
Can you walk us through that day?
The day before we was at the studio on Panola Road.
Are you in school? You done dropped out of school?
No, I'm in school overly.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me tell you this though. My math teacher, Miss Foster, salute her.
Mhm.
She sent me money and everything. You know what I'm saying?
For real?
Yeah, she a real one. That's why I say Clarkson had some great teachers.
Yeah.
But it was just how it was ran. You know what I'm saying? So she put me in summer school, but I didn't fail. She failed me to keep me out of trouble.
Oh.
It's probably illegal. I don't know, but that's what she told me.
She was just trying to keep you occupied.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So she put you in summer school, then failed you in summer school.
Yeah. No. She put me in summer school and passed me when summer school was over.
Yeah.
I did all my work still.
Right. She was just trying to keep you alive. For real,
she was just trying to keep me alive. So I got out of summer school that Monday, Tuesday, and got locked up that Friday.
What was summer school at that summer?
Clarkston.
Oh, y'all had summer school at Clarkston?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Because back in the day, every school didn't have a summer school. You had certain schools that had summer school.
Yeah.
So you said that Monday, what happened?
I got out of summer school. So that Friday, I got locked up. But probably that Thursday, we went to Panola. We was on Panola at the studio. And we was just there too late. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't get no ride home. Like, I called my partner's stepdad, like, he like, I'm knee deep in some booty. Like,
yeah.
Who? His mama? Like, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real though. So like, nigga, like, so we like, all right, boom. So now they like, bro, let you call him back one more time.
Yeah.
He like 2 other people with me. And I'm like, man, forget that, man. I'm finna get home, man. We all on Panola. I stay on Redan, man. I'm not finna walk. We on the one-way.
Hold on, where y'all on Panola? Where on
behind
Panola?
the Walmart, the one-way, Farrington.
All right, the
apartment.
Yeah. Nah, that ain't no walk unless you just
Superman.
A
you got some bikes or something?
If you're Ethiopian, it's a good walk. But
so we so I'm like, well, I'm not finna. You know what I'm saying? Cause we already robbing.
Ain't no Ubering going on?
It's Lyft. It's Lyft. I ain't gonna lie. It's Lyft.
Yeah.
It's Lyft out, Uber out. But we do this. You know, do what we were doing.
Yeah.
Like, no cap, do what we were doing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I ain't never been the type who was peeling the car. Like, you know, peeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was never doing that. I was just straight taking them.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I don't know how to steal no car.
So we seen some folk, we seen a dude and her girl. I could talk about it because like, you know what I'm saying, it's over with. And I'm off probation. You know what I'm saying? Everything. So we see the dude and her girl, they all the way back here. Like, but I ain't gonna cap. Like, I'm talking about like my co-defendant and his folk, you know what I'm saying? And the other folk, he ain't get caught though. It's just 2 of us. So I draw down, you know what I'm saying? Shout it right there, but he ain't the aggressor. You get what I'm saying? So like, I draw down, like, get out the car. Like,
Yeah.
give me everything.
What they was in?
They was in a little Lexus.
Yeah.
A little gold Lexus. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't about the car.
Yeah.
It was about getting home. You know what I'm saying? It was
The
about
car was just a technicality.
yeah, it was just technicality. You know what I'm saying? So we get in the car, we go back to the hood, we park it on the little black street. We go to the house. We spend night at my house.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. We wake up the next morning. Didn't change or nothing. I go downstairs. Give my mom. We had some moon rock because my folk, his folks had the moon rock, and we
What's moon rock?
Some weed.
Oh,
it's some weed. It's like that white weed. It's like white. Like it's some little. It was like
it's supposed to be good.
Yeah, it was exotic.
Oh, okay.
Boom. So we had some moon rock. We had stole like a zip from
the Lexus.
No, from
Somebody
his folks. Yeah. So I come downstairs, give my mama some weed. Boom. Like, Mom, you need something? You want some food or something? She like, nah, I'm good. I was like, I left some weed right there. She like, all right. Ooh. Not knowing 10, 15 minutes later, the dentist gonna call my mama. And like, you got an appointment. I had an appointment for the dentist. But we already walked out the house. We prayed and everything that night because I ain't gonna lie. A month before, I wasn't supposed to be doing no more armed robberies. Cause like a month before, my partner and my other partner, like he a basketball player. Bro, I ain't never getting in trouble. Or my other partner. But me and my other partner had already screwed. But my partner, who's a basketball player, he used to be stealing shoes and stuff from the games and stuff. iPhone, just like shit. So my other little partner, he just took a gun from a dude. So I'm like, let me use it and I'll give you some money. You get what I'm saying? So he gave it to me. He like, I ain't never shot it. Shoot it for me. So when he give it to me, I click, shoot. I was on safety. You know, we young. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was 16 at the time.
Yeah.
So I click it, boom. So I can take it out safety, I shoot it, boom. We going through the little cut. I see a little somebody. I see somebody. I draw down on them. Boom. I draw down on them. Bro, psyching out though. Like, he a foreigner. He like psyching out, trying to run up on me. So I'm psyching myself out like, I'm finna shoot him. I'm finna shoot him. They like, no, don't shoot him. Don't shoot. You know how young.
Yeah.
I'm trying to psych myself out, trying to be hard. You know what I'm saying? For real. Boom. So we end up running away. So we end up getting by the Kroger behind Redan. We go through the Kroger, boom. We going by the Reserve.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Reserve? I don't think you. All right, boom. We going over there, boom. We see a little dude, like he just got out of work. Draw down on him. I draw down on him. Not knowing little bro that I'm with, went to school with little bro. So that's how he got identified off his arm.
I just gotta say, bro, you know, my first robbery was across the street from the McDonald's. It used to be right now it's like a city trend. I don't know what's over there now. Across the street from McDonald's and across the street from the liquor store.
Dollar General?
I guess that's what's over there.
Yeah,
there used to be an Echo Drugs over there, bro. That was my first robbery. And then after we robbed it, we ran back down the wood. But
that's crazy.
So y'all done robbed somebody who possibly know one of the people that you with.
Yeah. So okay. He did that. Excuse me, Twain.
Mm-hmm.
My bad. So we robbed him. We get to running through the Reserve. I see like a girl, 2 girls, and a baby in the back. Draw down on them. Boom. Get up. Ooh. Go down a little bit, like right in the same area. Like go down in the same apartment, like come like the same script. Go down, see a dude and his girl walking. Draw down on them. They get to crying. Ooh, she like, oh, please don't take my car. I ain't gonna be able to see you no more if they take my car. He like, please don't take her car. I'm like, this your girl? Oh, she bad. You know what I'm saying? They was in their paperwork too. You know what I'm saying? So, boom. Run down, See another little dude look like he getting out work. Caught him through the breezeway, draw down on him. We draw down on him, he piss on himself. We get his stuff, boom. Go through, see an old dude walking their dog, draw down on him. He like, I can get y'all a job, nephew. Ooh.
Yeah.
He really booked the jack.
Yeah.
So we just like, bro, we ain't trying to hear that.
What you mean he booked?
Like, he said it like he was trying to talk us out of it.
Yeah.
But like he wasn't going for it.
Yeah.
So he like, I get you a job. Like, you ain't gotta do this. Ooh.
Yeah.
So we get to running, boom. We see the dude who pissed on himself talking to somebody, but not knowing later on after I got locked up, the dudes he was talking to was my partners. So if I would have knew they stayed in there, I would have just ran in their house.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, boom, we get to like, but we struck it. No, we finna go home. So we get by the cut to where we first robbed the girls at 12, hit the light, like free. They hit the gate. My two partners hit the gate. I fall over the little log. I hit the gate, flip over it. I flip over another gate. I see them, they under like the balcony behind the house. They behind there. I hit another gate. Boom. I'm thinking they following me because anytime we hit licks or anything, we got cuts to get all the way back to Crystal Lake, down Redan, from the Kroger to the Dollar General. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it is a City Trends right there. Boom. So we got cuts all the way back to the hood. So we I'm running. Boom. I call my brother like, bro, I just robbed some folk, but them folk looking for her, but I don't know what BJ and them at. You know what I'm saying? Woo. So my brother like, y'all niggas stupid. He already caught his armed robbery, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he like, y'all niggas stupid. So he like, I'm at work. He used to work at the Pizza Hut. I'm at the Papa John in Kroger Plaza. So I used like, so he like, I'm on a delivery. So he like, get to the Pizza. I'm at Papa John's. I'm like, bro, come get me from where I'm at. Like, you tripping? He like, no, nigga, you ain't gonna get me locked up.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, boom. I hit another gate. Boom, I see 12 coming down a little back street. So 12 come down a little back street. I was in the little bushes behind the gate. Boom. Once they went past, I ain't see my partner no more. I hit the gate and then I ran across the street and hit another gate and fell in some sticky bushes. So now I'm running through a whole nother apartment. The apartment is right on side of Kroger.
Yeah.
Right on side of it. I'm running through there. And then you come outside by the light. You come out by the light. Boom. I run through there. Running Kroger. Why would you run in Kroger?
I don't know why you
I'm dirty. My brother ain't back yet though. You know what I'm saying? He ain't back yet. So I run in Kroger. I see a little worker. He like, bro, you all right? I'm like, bro, please tell me the police out there. Please tell me the police out there. He go out there. He like, bro, you good? By that time, my brother like, I'm outside. Go to the house. Boom. Go to the house. He dropped me off at the top of the street. Go back to work. Run down. Busting these girls' house that stayed in my neighborhood. I'm over dramatic. I fell out. Like, I don't know where my folks at. Like, I don't know where they at. I think they locked up. They're like, what's going on? What's going on? Ooh. So my brother ended up, remember I still got the gun though. They had a little couple phones. These dudes then hawked the gate and try to walk the street like everything was regular. Like 12 didn't know we just hawked the fence into this neighborhood.
Right.
So they locked up. So his sister and them calling me, it's like 12 o'clock. You know where they at? I'm like, nah. They went to Battle Reserve, play basketball. You know what I'm saying? Woo, I don't know.
Yeah.
Knowing they locked up, but these folks ain't them type of folk. I'm like,
yeah.
So these folks get charged with 8 armed robberies. You know what I'm saying?
That's a lot of armed robberies.
That's a lot of armed robberies. And didn't tell on me.
Right.
So back to why I wasn't supposed to even been robbing. When I woke up the next morning after my robbery, the one I got locked up for, we went outside and we prayed and everything that night, you know what I'm saying, to make it home. So when we pray, we get up, we go out the house, get right back in the car. But by this time, we didn't already drop his folks off somewhere else, so it's just me and him. So we pull up on my other partner now, and they just went on an all night street striking.
Yeah.
So they got a truck. So they got a truck that they been striking with. They done did like 10 armed robberies in last night. So we think, hey, little bro ain't with the gang, so we gonna go over here to let little bro get with the gang.
Mm-hmm.
So we drive all the way to Union City. 12 get beside us and everything. I'm 16. What's up? We keep pushing. Get all the way to Union City. Me, fat boy. I'm hungry. Can I please get something to eat, bro? So I'm like, let me get something to eat. So I pull over. at the little Chinese restaurant right off the highway. My partner he is only me, my co-defendant, and my other partner in my car. My other partner who we bringing over here, he in the car by himself behind us. So when he pulled into the parking space, he hit a car trying to park. Like OD hit it. Like my little partner that was in the back, hop out, give me some money, and hop in the car with him and go to his folks' house, who we going to.
Yeah.
Boom. So we still there waiting on the food. So now 12 come, like 5, 6 cars. They like, y'all know these folks? I done threw the keys in my Chinese plate. So if they just would have opened my plate, they would have found the keys to the car, to my car that I was driving. So I'm like, nah, I don't know them folks. They just asked for some change, not knowing the folks in the whatchamacallit seen everything. Like, and then it's on camera. Like, it's literally on camera outside the establishment. So, boom, I give them stuff. So we don't get back in our car because it's 5. We leave. Boom. My folks called us with like 12 riding through the neighborhood. They in the trailer parks beside the plaza. So we go through the cut. Go through the cut. He did say they riding through the neighborhood, but we ain't thinking these dudes then parked the hot box right in front of his folks' spot. So when we come out the cut, it's only like a little, you can't really see until you turn. You know what I'm saying? We not thinking them folk, we finna get to the spot. We turn, them folk right there and draw down on us. So now they like, it's crazy how we seen y'all over there with that stolen car, and now y'all over here with this stolen car. We like, nah, we don't know now. We just going to our folks' house. Woo woo. So the white dudes let us go. Like, we walking down the street. We should have ran, but like we was whooping. So when we did that, the black dude pull up like, nah, lock them up. They got something to do with that stolen Lexus in the parking lot. And then we got locked up for armed robbery.
Yeah,
and we still had on the same clothes. We had on the red flags that we had on our face. We had my co-defendant had shouted IDs and credit cards. I had a $2 bill, bro. I had like $1,000 on me, bro. We was striking. I had like $1,000 and the weed that I had, bro. Them folks say I only had a $2 bill, and this was the $2 bill that Shouty said was missing. That was in her property.
What county y'all go to?
I went to Metro because I was in the city, and he went to DeKalb because they was trying to charge us with bro in them armed robbery too, with their cars, because there was in our but there was 10 armed robberies, and like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They didn't charge us with that. They just charged us with our one armed robbery because we fit the description, the red flag, and bro had her. You know what I'm saying? I had that. You know what I'm saying? So I go to Metro. If I would have got locked up probably on the east side, I probably would have went to Pantherville. But Pantherville was full too.
That make a difference.
Yeah. So I went to Metro.
Yeah.
And that's how I really already knew folk from the city because I was outside. But like, that's how I just know everybody. Like, for real.
How would you describe your first day at Metro?
Yeah.